Today, I am going to be sharing with you how to exercise your rights, and I will break down some misconceptions as outlined in Constitutional Law for Dummies by Glenn Smith and Patricia Fusco. Let's get started. Here are specific examples and practical applications of how individuals can understand and assert their constitutional rights in everyday situations. 1. Freedom of speech. Example, posting opinions on social media. Application. Individuals can express their views on political issues or social causes without fear of government retaliation, as long as their speech does not incite violence or include hate speech. 2. Right to assemble. Example, participating in a peaceful protest. Application. Citizens can gather in public spaces to express their views on issues like climate change or social justice, provided they follow local ordinances regarding permits and public safety. Right to privacy. Example, protecting personal information online. Application. Individuals can take steps to secure their digital privacy, such as using strong passwords and understanding data collection practices by websites and apps. 4. Fourth Amendment rights. Example, police searches of homes or vehicles. Application. If stopped by law enforcement, individuals have the right to ask if they are being detained and whether they can refuse a search, understanding that without a warrant or probable cause, they can decline to allow a search. 5. Right to due process. Example, facing criminal charges. Application. Individuals have the right to a fair trial, legal representation, and to be informed of charges against them. They can assert these rights if they feel they are not being treated fairly in legal proceedings. 6. Equal protection under the law. Example, discrimination in the workplace. Application. If someone believes they've been discriminated against based on race, gender, or other protected characteristics, they can file a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, or pursue legal action. Voting rights. Example, participating in elections. Application. Individuals have the right to vote without discrimination. They can educate themselves about voter ID laws in their state and advocate against laws that may restrict access to the polls. 8. Right to counsel. Example, being arrested. Application. If arrested, individuals have the right to request an attorney. They should know to invoke this right clearly and not answer questions until legal representation is present. 9. Religious freedom. Example, practicing religious beliefs openly. Application. Individuals can express their religious beliefs without interference from the government. This includes wearing religious attire or observing religious holidays at work, provided it doesn't disrupt operations. 10. Freedom from cruel and unusual punishment. Example, treatment in prisons. Application. Individuals can report inhumane treatment or conditions in jails or prisons. Advocacy groups can be contacted to help investigate and address these issues. Practical steps for individuals. Educate yourself. Read about your rights through credible sources, such as legal aid organizations or government websites. Stay informed. Keep up with local laws and changes that may affect your rights. Document incidents. If you believe your rights have been violated, document the incident thoroughly, including dates, times, and any witnesses. Seek legal help. Know how to contact legal aid organizations or civil rights groups if you need assistance in asserting your rights. By applying this knowledge practically, individuals can better navigate situations involving their constitutional rights and advocate for themselves effectively. Here are some common misconceptions about constitutional rights that people often hold. 1. Freedom of speech is absolute. Misconception. Many believe that the First Amendment guarantees complete freedom to say anything without consequences. Reality. While individuals have the right to express their opinions, there are limitations, such as laws against hate speech, incitement to violence, and defamation. 2. The Constitution protects only citizens. Misconception. Some think that constitutional rights apply only to U.S. citizens. Reality. Many rights, such as due process and equal protection, extend to all persons within U.S. jurisdiction, including non-citizens. 3. Your rights can't be limited at all. Misconception. People often believe that their rights cannot be restricted under any circumstances. Reality. Rights can be limited in certain situations, such as during a national emergency or when public safety is at risk, but such limitations must be justifiable and not arbitrary. 4. The Second Amendment guarantees unrestricted gun ownership. Misconception. Many think the Second Amendment provides an absolute right to own any weapon without regulation. Reality. The Supreme Court has upheld certain regulations on firearms, indicating that reasonable restrictions can be imposed. 5. All rights are protected equally. Misconception. Some believe that all constitutional rights have the same level of protection. Reality: courts may apply different standards of scrutiny to various rights, with fundamental rights receiving higher protection than others. By being aware of these common misconceptions, individuals can better navigate their rights and advocate for themselves when facing potential violations. If you are a curious person such as myself and would love to learn at least one new fact each day, whether it is to enhance your personal relationships, finance, professional life, health, and much more, you have come to the right place. Now let's get started. Here at Audiobook Summaries, you will be provided with clear and thoughtful summaries of best selling books. Whether you are a busy professional or looking to expand your knowledge on the go, a curious learner exploring new topics, or simply someone who prefers audio over reading, our channel is here for you. We offer to the point summaries that capture the essence of each book. Join us on a journey of learning, discovery, and inspiration as we dive into each author's message together. P.S. If you have specific book requests in mind, feel free to let us know in the comments. Now, you need to watch John Maxwell's Ultimate Advice for Young People or have a look at How to Be Confident,